Here. Welcome to the show. Just gonna get myself situated. How y'all doing tonight? It is Wednesday, April. What is the date? The 6th? I think it's the 6th. Damn. This year has gone by fast. And Apollo is saying hello. Y'all hear him drinking in the background? So, yeah. The gang's all here. Hey, Goog. Hey, Patrick. Oh, yes. Very blue. Blue. Oh, so lonesome without you. Yeah. However that song goes. Oh no! Well, I hope she's doing all right, and the sick baby's doing okay, and that they're just getting through the night. Hey, Prince, welcome to the show. Good to see you again. All right. Well, thank y'all for taking time with me on a Wednesday to chill. I don't know. She married to somebody. Like, I remember she was hot in the tabloids for several years. And I did not understand why, because she wasn't putting out no music and she wasn't doing nothing but being in the tabloids. So she just was like, I guess, trying to become one of them kind of celebrities, but it didn't work because what the fuck is she doing now? Nobody knows. I'm sure she's doing all right. She's got her talent and she's probably hopefully got some money if she did not squander it all in the previous 20 years since she was famous. So anyway, wish her well. All right. Well, welcome to the OraCola, y'all. On that note, I'm arcieoracola. I want to be with y'all for the next hour, spinning wisdom from the universe, however you like to hear it. There are several oracles to choose from. I will go through them briefly. They're also listed in the description box below. Click that down arrow. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So you ask your question in the chat, choose your oracle, and the universe will give you an answer. And that's what we do here. So, all right. We already have a question, so I'm going to get right into our ritual. Look at this. My cheap ass gloves decided they was going to become forever friends. How does that happen? These are two separate gloves. Seriously. Oh my God. What a mess. This is what happens when you only pay $1 for something like this. You get problems. I'm not saying that the ones that cost a lot more are not going to give you problems, but the chances are that the ones that cost you $1 are going to give you problems is probably a lot higher. Just saying. Just saying. Whew. All right. So here on the OraCola, we do a little ritual right before the show just to invite the universe in to answer our questions and just set the mood for the evening. So if you got your own ritual that you would like to do, then please do it now. I have a little ritual that I like to do, and I will go through it. I first like to burn the sacred wood. This is just to make the air smell sweet and invite the universe in for the proceedings. And after we burn the sacred wood, we like to ring the sacred bell. Just ring the bell for service from the universe. Just let them know that we're here and we're asking for some guidance. It also tends to chase away any negative energy because it's just so tinkly and sweet. How could you not like this life when you hear this tinkling? Okay. And back from the dead, hey, is our pandemic protection. This is our UV wand. We're going to move this over and make sure that all of the pathogens are going to be eradicated according to the box. And yeah, this is basically acting like the sun, except it's a different color and it's not in nature, it's in a plastic case. So there's our pathogen cleanse. And then what else do we normally do? Oh, yeah, we got our rich bitch spray. Slowly working our way through it. Woo! This is for abundance, your abundance and my abundance. And speaking of abundance, if you have any abundance you would love to share with the OraCola, in appreciation of the universe, of course, then you may do so through PayPal or through Venmo. arcieocola, arciecola for both of them. If you have any abundance to share, thank you. All right, so let's move on to the show. All right, Oracle. I'm switching. Oh yeah, we got to go through the oracles. So we already have a question. I know it's like the three people who always watch the show, but we're going to do this for consistency. How's that? So the oracles you have to choose from are in the description, like I said, but here they are in brief. The arcieola tarot. This is the tarot that I've had forever. We have the essential oil deck. So if you're looking for plant medicine, essential oil deck. We have the crystal deck. This is the crystal energy, the earth energy. So if you're looking for that, choose this. And then we have our newest, the fashion / style oracle. So if you're looking for some artistic visual inspiration, colors, whatever, go with this one. And then we have the hat of self-care. If you just want some kind of crazy self-care thing to do, like take a walk, then choose this one. Always enlightening what the hat of self-care has to say. We have the Revelation Oracle. This is a random verse chosen from the King James Version of the Holy Bible, which is the only version of the Holy Bible that is valid, FYI. And this could be a very dark oracle. It just kind of depends on the verse you get, but it's always enlightening. And then we definitely have everyone's favorite oracle, the Magic 8 Ball. Oh, she hates everything about you. And I know she's a she because who else could be that evil? Yeah. So if you don't want to answer to your question, choose the Magic 8 Ball. And last but not least, and the subject of our first question this evening, I think it's the first, is the porticle. This is a dirty picture taken from this giant book of 700 or so dirty pictures, and they're always a lot of fun. So if you just want to see what kind of sexual energy should infuse your thing, then choose the porticle. All right, so we have a porticle question. We're going to start the evening off right now. Goog, Lou, I'm switching to a different program to manage my finances. What should I look out for? Okay, so with the porticle, just like the book of Revelation, we have to do a random number generator. And we are going to do that real fast just to get a number. Random number generator. 1 and 755. Generate. 309. So page 309 in the porticle for Googaloo's question. Oh, I'm just going to leave it there. When I have this shelf that has my laptop, and then I have the table that holds the rest. And if I get too busy up here, it shakes the camera. So I'm trying to find ways to keep things down below. But you know how it is when it goes down below. Sometimes it don't work out. So I'm just trying to figure it out. But anyway, what did I say? What was the answer? What did I even say? I don't even remember now. Okay. 309. Okay. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, so you should look out for all kind of shit. There is a lot going on in this picture. Um, so there's some foreplay happening with the people that are involved. So there's a lot of different sexual acts happening at the same time, in addition to what looks to be some kind of bondage scene. So I don't know how that particularly relates to your query, but it seems like whatever's going to happen will be complex and might require a lot of consent and safe words and passwords and other things that just require a lot of your attention. So, yeah, it could be fun, it could be laborious, but whatever, it's going to be complex. All right, well, good luck with that. That was probably the least sexy pornicle I've seen. Usually it's just some people fucking in a bush, but this one was elaborate. Very elaborate. So yeah. Woo! All right. Let's see. Nice eye makeup. Thank you very much. I spent very little time on it, so I'm glad it worked out. Is the man going to try and resurrect his COVID control protocols on some new variants? Book of Revelations. Well, Patrick likes to get things started on a very negative note, I see. Jesus Christ. I think, we're moving into the spring and the summer, and naturally that's when the sicknesses like that kind of ebb. And so I'm hoping that we'll have a good 6 months of everyone worrying about other shit and not COVID. That's my hope, but we'll see. I'll read your oracle anyway because you're sweet enough to show up every week for me. I do appreciate it. So let's see. Since it's the book of Revelation, we have to use the number generator more than once. So we're going to choose a number between 1 and 22 to start. Generate 7. All right, we go to chapter 7. And there are 17 verses. So we choose 17. Ooh, 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 ooh. I am 16, going on 17. I just copyright infringed. Yes, 6. Okay. All right. So, Book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 6. Of the tribe of Aser were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Nephthalim were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Marnassus were sealed 12,000. Okay, so what I get from there is, first, it's one of them long parts of Revelation that's part of a bigger story that you have to read the whole thing to understand. So you might need to crack a Bible open. Second, there were some things that were repeated. 12,000 seemed to be the predominant thing. So whatever 12,000 means to you is probably important to this question. Hopefully there will not be 12,000 variants of the, but you never fucking know what's going on in the Davos. You never know. So, all right. Woo! Those were some heavy oracles for the very beginning of the show tonight, but I do appreciate it. All right. Who else had a question? Oh, yeah, no more questions. It's all good. I don't think I have any on the social. I'm going to double check real fast. It's right here. It's right in front of my face. Yeah, I don't think we got any social questions, but a quick thing. Nope, 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 nope. So it's up to the 2 or 3 of y'all that's watching to keep this show rolling. And Lava Jeans, hey, welcome, Lava Jeans, welcome, welcome. Oh yeah. So it is 9:17. I'm gonna be here for about 43 more minutes. And if you have a question for the universe, now is the time to put it in the chat or send me a private text or a private message on one of the socials. If you don't want it to be a public record, I'm going to talk about it anyway. So just type it in the chat and save us all the trouble. Yeah, but if you got a question for the universe, put it in the chat. Choose your oracle, which is the things that I listed earlier, or look in the description box below if you're just joining us. And then you will get your question answered by me, arcieoracola, OraCola, from the universe. All right. France, imperfect foods. Tarot, should I keep shopping weekly? Okay. All right. I don't know what that means, but I will throw some tarot cards down. Woo. All right. France and the imperfect foods. Tarot. Ooh, the hangman. Okay, so this is a difficult position for you because on the one hand, you might be feeling like it's worth it. On the other, you feel like it's not. But you might be stuck in a contract at this point and not be able to get out of it. So I would say just use this time to observe what's good and bad about the situation and then decide if you would like to engage in this kind of situation in the future. And this will help you on your journey through life. Okay, so there you go. Hope it works. Oh, good. Hate ball. Should my husband go to the Tom Thumb and get me a red velvet cupcake? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I know the hate ball is going to give y'all the worst answer because the hate ball is all about hate and stirring up dissent, especially in households. But whatever. We're going to see what it says. Okay. Oh, being coy, being very coy. Oh, 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 oh. There's an answer. My sources say no. Will it stay up? Will it stay up? Can we keep it up? My sources say no. So sorry, no red velvet cake for you. As if you would want to ingest that cake. You know, in the moment when you're thinking about it, you're like, that would be good. But actually, it's like so much cancer in your body, you're going to die 6 months earlier just by eating that one cake. And I know this is true because I've said this to myself many, many times and I've still ate the cake. So that's humanity for you. Oh, all right. Sorry. Next question. Patrick, is my doctor correct about my being able to discontinue my medication? Tarot. Oh, all right. Well, hopefully, yes, because medication is never something you want to have to do your whole life. And if you're at a spot where you can discontinue it, I would think that you would hope for that possibility, because not only is it detrimental to your health, it's detrimental to your pocketbook because medicines cost money. Even if you got the generics, they cost something, and somebody is paying for it in the long run, usually you. So, all right, here we go. The Fool. Okay, so this tells me that you are going to be starting on a new journey with this particular thing. And if you're going to be discontinuing the medicine, that means you're going to be finding a different way to manage whatever it is. So you're probably going to discontinue that thing, but maybe start a new thing. And that's okay because it's all about the journey, right? So we've already closed that window and now we're moving on to the next thing. And hopefully it will bring you bigger and brighter and healthier futures. So there is your answer for that. Good luck. Oh, the hate ball was correct for once. You know what? The hate ball does what the hate ball does. We cannot judge it. We just have to accept it. Oh, PNG, hello. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Hey. All right. Well, we are not that much further in the show than the last time I said we're in the show. So if you have a question for the universe, put it in the chat. Otherwise, I will just have to start pulling cards for random things, and that gets boring, and nobody likes that. And then I have to spill tea, and then I get in trouble and possibly get banned from YouTube. And it's just like so stressful. Just so. No, it's not tea time. It's only 9:24. No. One more question. Y'all throw a question out there, and then I will do some tea. So somebody throw a question, and then I will do some tea. That's how it works. Okay, PNG, thank you. Tarot for a general April. All right. Well, we're already into April, and there are some interesting astrology things happening. I don't want to get into it because I'm not an astrologer, but I do think that if you are interested in the astrology, then you should look it up because there are some conjunctions happening between some big planets that are rare, and also some other planets are going to be hanging out in the vicinity. And yeah, it's going to be exciting for the next week or so. So look it up. But the tarot says swords. All right. So this is an important card. So this represents an entire suit of the tarot, but what I think it represents for us collectively is to not get bogged down in the things that are not important. Just keep your logic with you, keep your wits about you, cut through the bullshit, basically, and know that you have the capability to understand what's happening if you really look into it. So just always keep that fire going for knowledge, and yeah, don't get pulled in by any crap. Cut through the crap. There's your answer. All right. Okay. Patrick has one for the tarot. What does the tarot have to say about the fruits of our little garden? Okay. That's sweet. I used to have a garden, and I realized that it was a lot of work. And it also costs money. You have to water that shit. And if you're growing things like tomatoes, they're thirsty bitches, and they take a lot of fucking water to survive in this Texas heat. And yeah, it costs a lot of money. So I'm not going to discourage you from growing shit, but I'm just saying it's not cheap. So there's that. Yeah. Garden Tarot. Here's the answer. Oh my God. I swear I don't ever plan this shit. This never, ever, 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 ever happens unless the universe wants it to. And it happens a lot more than I would expect. So it always tells me when I pull more than once the same card that the universe is sending a message. So we're on a new journey. So whether or not the plants survive, you're learning things that are going to help you on your journey through life. So the next time you plant a garden, you'll do things differently, or you'll choose different plants, or whatever. But it's a journey, and you're on the beginning, the cusp of a new one, and there is the answer. Ah, there we go. Ah, yes, yes. I don't doubt that you're excellent gardeners, honestly. I used to have a few plants. Some of them did not do well, some did really well. I remember one year I had some okra growing, and I planted way too much okra. Here's the thing about okra, y'all. If you plant maybe one or two plants, you're going to have enough okra for you and your neighbor the entire summer, the entire season. If you plant more than that, you're going to have way too much fucking okra, because okra grows so fast. You can literally watch it grow. It grows that fast. If you don't pick it in the morning, by the time the evening comes around and you pick it again, it's too fucking big and woody and you can't eat it. That's how fast okra grows. So if you want to grow okra, I advise just two plants. Just two, try it out, see if it works. If you need more, you can always plant more. If you need less, then honey, you will find out. You probably need less. Just saying. Just saying. I think that was some tea, but I wasn't spilling no tea. I was just giving my gardening advice. All right. Well, speaking of tea, I guess we should pull some since we're about halfway through the show. What have we got to sit today? Oh, this one's fun. Okay. Vintage commercial compilations. In case you were not aware, there are people who have saved VHS tapes from their relatives or from their childhood, or I don't know how they acquired them. Maybe they got them at a garage sale, whatever. And these VHS tapes have commercials from times gone by, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever. You can find your thrill. And it's crazy when you watch these compilations how much of that like jingle memory comes back, and you know all the words and you understand everything about it because you've seen it 500 million jillion trillion times when you were a kid. And then suddenly 30, 40 years later, you're like watching it, you're like, oh my God, it's like I just got thrown back in time. So yeah, vintage commercial compilations are a very interesting trip to take. And you don't have to find no drug dealer to do it. You don't have to ingest nothing. You just got to like fire it up on whatever device you got and then watch it for a few minutes. And then suddenly you're like, what the hell is happening to me? Where am I? What have I done with my life? Why is that 30, 40, 50 years ago? I remember it like it was yesterday. Why? Yes, that's how that works. So I hope you all experience it the way that you should. Yes, all of that. Yes, the newscasts are interesting too because, well, first of all, they don't got no graphics behind them. Like it's a stale background. It looks like, why did you even bother? But then you realize they didn't have no motion backgrounds at the time. They didn't have the video projection. They just had a set, and it was all three-dimensional, and just doing the best they could. But yeah, compared to today, where you can just like be in your living room in some random place and just do it on the internet. Yeah, no question, no question. All right. Well, we have gotten through the tea. We're halfway through the show. So if you do not have a question for the show, then I will have to do some general readings for everybody, which I don't mind doing, but it seems more fun when y'all put your questions in. So if you got a question for the universe, put it in the chat. That's all you got to do. All right. So, general reading for the public, tarot. The wands. Okay, so we got the swords earlier. Now we get the wands. So, where the swords are cutting through the bullshit, the wands are conjuring up solutions. That's what we're doing. So we're using our intellect to cut through the crap, but also to think about how can we deal with this situation? What's a new way to deal with it so that it doesn't come up in the future? Innovation, right? Using your intuition, using your guts, using your instinct. That's the wands. So there's your answer for that. We will keep going through the oracles until we get one. All right, Patrick has one. What does the tarot have to say about Russia retreating from Kiev? Is it Kiev? Kiev? I don't know how I'm supposed to say it. I think it depends on who's listening. I'm just going to claim ignorance and say it's that city in that country that is having some problems right now. That's how I'm going to describe it. Okay. Oh, God. What have we come to, y'all? What have we come to? Okay. Okay. The devil. Oh, okay. So it says that this is not over. This is still a lot of shadow play. This is still a lot of stuff that is not nice and not fun, and don't expect it to be over. That's what this is saying. So there you go. Nefarious things are afoot. Yeah. Yeah. But what? Of course they are. Why else is it front page news? Like, if it wasn't front page news, it would not be that serious. So it's definitely serious if it's front page news. That's all I'm saying. Woo! All right. Well, sorry to be a bummer, but if you have any other questions for the universe, then please put them in the chat. Otherwise, I will keep moving through the oracles for the general public and choose things that might be beneficial to the collective, whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching it later at some point in the future or the past. I don't know how. Well, however time works for you. Okay, so I got the essential oil deck in my hand. So I'm just going to move through some cards, see what comes up for the collective. All right, here we go. Bergamot brightens spirits and attracts prosperity. So bergamot is kind of a citrusy kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. I know that Earl Grey tea is commonly flavored with bergamot. So, yeah, that is your answer. So maybe drink some tea or seek out some essential oil and figure out how to sniff it, add it to your life. Bergamot. It's kind of a spicier orange. That's how I would describe it. I haven't smelled it. Yeah, I think it's a spicier orange, but not out of the realm of the orange, if you get my drift. So it's still citrusy. All right. Oh, you have a bee candle. I'm guessing that means bergamot. Well, hopefully it's lovely and not made with toxic chemicals because sometimes candles are made with toxic chemicals. Hey. Oh, we have a question. Should I buy a new motherboard and video card? Hey, Bo. Well, you're asking for it now. I know those are very personal decisions. Uh, without a doubt, you should buy that shit. Just get it now. You know it's only going to go up in price with the inflation and all the bullshit that's happening. So just find the best deal you can right now. Suck it up, spend the money, jack up your shit, and then when your shit's jacked up, you have the ability to store more stuff or make better things or whatever you need to use for the shit. So yeah, use the time that you have electricity while your shit's jacked up to create cool things. That is the answer for you. Okay. Oh, yes. The hate ball sometimes spills it hard. We have about 21 more minutes left in the show. 23. I'll say 23 because I was a couple minutes late. So if you have a question for the OraCola, please put it in the chat and I will get to it. You're welcome, Patrick. Thank you for asking a question. Revelations, Goog. Why am I so sleepy? Well, I know why I'm sleepy because I got up early and I didn't want to. It just happened. And sometimes when it happens, you just have to get up and there's nothing you can do about it. So, all right, let's check it out. 1 and 22. Generate 15. 15. Oh, this is short. This is a very short chapter. There's only 8 verses. Okay. 8. Generate 3. All right, chapter 15, verse 3. Why are you such a lazy asshole? And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of God, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord God Almighty. Just and true are thy works, thou King of saints. Okay, so whatever's happening with your computer situation, it's singing your praises. So I would just go with it. Seriously, like I said, just do it now. Just jack that shit up. The price is only going to get higher if you wait. So just do it. And hopefully the tech gods will be singing your praises. So there you go. Okay. Lava, may we ask the tarot if Elon Musk's intentions are good or evil? You may ask. You may not like the answer. That's how it works with the tarot. All right. Elon, good or bad? Survey says, oh, this one, judgment. Oh, yeah. So this is still out. This is still not like 100% clear. You're gonna have to decide for yourself what you think about what Mr. Musk is up to in this time and place. It could be a collective win, it could be a collective not so good thing. And we just don't know because we're in the thick of it right now. And everybody's discernment is dependent on their perspective. And yeah, it's hard to tell. So you have to decide for yourself if you think what they're up to is worthy of your attention and praise. And then if it's not, then you have to figure out how to deal with that because that's how it works. So, all right. We have about 20 more minutes left in the show. We have a lot of oracles to choose from. If you have a question for the universe, please put it in the chat. Choose your oracle, and I will get to it. All right. So we had a collective oracle going while we were waiting around. We already did the oils. Let's do self-care. Self-care for the collective is drink water. Yes, you should always drink water because when you drink water, you are proving to yourself that one, you have clean water to drink, and two, you're not dehydrated because you are drinking water. Now, here's the thing about drinking water it is a privilege that most of us take for granted. A lot of us are so snobby, we won't even drink the water out of our own tap. Myself. Yes, I have to have it put through a filter because it doesn't taste good. And I'm that snobby. And you know what? I'm admitting it right now to all of y'all and God and everybody. But here's the thing. Like, while you have water to drink that's clean, that's not going to make you sick from cholera, drink up, bitch. So drink some water. Take advantage of the privilege of having clean water to drink. A lot of people don't have it. Even people in our own country. Yes, it's true. Yeah. So drink some water because there might come a time where you don't have clean water to drink and you will very much miss it. I promise. I promise. All right. Ooh. Okay. We have a crystal question. Patrick, what kind of crystal should I use this week? Okay. Let's find me a crystal card deck to do that prediction with. Ooh. Alkaline water. I think that's a fad. I just have to say, I'm not saying I have not purchased said alkaline water because I have. I'm especially prone to marketing choices when people have names attached, like, I don't know, like Chuck Norris, like that water. Yeah, I bought that because of that name on the water because it was just too delicious not to. How could you not buy the water that was by Chuck Norris? And yeah, how could you not? Especially if there was a coupon. Jesus Christ. What have we come to? Okay. Uh, all right. Crystal for Patrick. Smoky quartz. Let it go. So, whatever you're holding on to, whatever you're having trouble with, just let it go. And if you have a smoky quartz, then use that to help you let it go. There you go. There you go. Portical. Should I be drinking alkaline water like the Chuck Norris water? Yeah, well, I'm not saying that the water was bad or good or anything. It was just water. It tasted like water. I did not notice any kick-ass powers, but if you're thinking about drinking Chuck Norris water, then just say don't have any expectations. Just keep it real and it'll be fine. It's just water. Uh, all right. What was the thing? Portical. Okay. All right. We got to do the number thing. The number thing. 755. Generate 174. Okay. Here we go. Page 174. Oh God. Oh, look at there. Okay. So this looks to be a pretty vanilla scene. So yeah, you should just be drinking regular water. It don't have to be fancy. You don't have to go crazy with it. You don't have to do anything wild or spend extra money. You just need to drink water. Plain old water, just boring old plain old water is all you need to do. Okay? Okay. All right. Lava genes for the collective, of course. What was your question? Uh, did I miss it? Oh, I already said that. Okay, so I did it. Okay. Well, I'm glad you have smoky quartz. Now you can just like hold it and meditate. That's how it works. Hold it and meditate. Drink it up. That's right. Who else has a question for the OraCola? We got about 10, 12 minutes left in the show. I'm going to rub my back so hard when I'm done with this thing. Oh my God. I'm so happy about thinking about it. I'm just going to get that tennis ball against the wall and just be like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be so good. Oh, yeah. That's the thing. I have this one little simple tool in my life that brings me so much joy. And every time I use it, I'm like, this is the dumbest, silliest little thing. It costs basically nothing. And it just like every day makes me really happy. And it makes you go, really, what is life about? It's about what you value. And if you value something that don't cost you nothing, then that's great. If you value something that costs a ton, I guess that's good too. But like it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. That's just what I'm saying. Oh my God. You're plumb out of questions. That's all right. I'm not offended. I can still keep going through the oracles. We got through a few. Let's do a collective style oracle. That one's always fun. Always brings to light some kind of celebrity who might be difficult or problematic, especially if they're older. Let's see what the style oracle says for the collective. Tom Ford. Good girls dress well, but bad girls undress better. Every woman needs a little black dress. Always exceed your own expectations. Okay. So Tom Ford is our inspiration. So uh yeah, I think that's an American who designs for some big houses and then has their own line now. I don't know. It's hard for me to know, but I recognize the name. And it looks like they go with a very kind of like classical, simple, but yet still spicy aesthetic. So, yeah, there you go. Tom Ford. There's your inspiration for the style. P&G. When will the pollen end? Revelation, please. Oh, you know Revelation's going to give a terrible answer for that, but let's see. Pollen never ends in Texas. Ever. Ever. Okay. 1 to 22? 21. 21 has these pages are so thin. Oh, 27 verses. That's pretty long. Okay. 27. 26. Okay. 26. All right. Book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 26. For the pollen, and they shall bring the glory and honor of the nations into it. That is what it said. So it seems like the pollen will be brought into everything. It is just the way of the pollen, and that's just how it's going to go. So, yeah. Sorry. I feel your pain. I really do. I do. What? No, Chuck Norris totally does have water. You look that shit up because I purchased it. Tarot. What important message should we send 7 minutes into the past to lava jeans? Oh no. Okay. Well, here we go. We'll do it. I like that y'all are having fun together. Okay. Here's an answer. Oh shit. The swords again. Oh my god. Universe is really driving some shit home, y'all. Seriously. Seriously. I already said it before, but yeah, logic, got to cut through the bullshit. You just got to like be serious with your inquiries. Use your intellectual capabilities to figure out the puzzle. Yes. Okay. Y'all, I don't ever like not shuffle the cards. I just want you to know that when that shit happens, it's for real. It's for real. And that's why you watch the OraCola, because the OraCola is real. There's nothing fake about this shit. 100% real. Okay. I'm going to have another tea while we're hanging out. Ooh. What do we got here? Award shows. Okay. So I'm just going to state this. Like I said, for the Olympics, I think award shows are done. I think we need to let go of that brief history and time when we felt like that was entertainment. We just need to kick it to the curb. They can still have their awards, but we don't need to watch it on television or be talked about it in the media or none of that shit. because they have become entirely irrelevant in the current circumstances of our world. I don't give two fucks about nothing about the Grammys, the Tonys, the Oscars, the Emmys, or none of that shit. I don't give a goddamn motherfuck. And I don't think most people do. And I don't even know who's nominated for that shit. But yet, it's still a thing that's popping up in my news feed all the fucking time. Every time there's a goddamn award, every time somebody bitch slaps somebody on some goddamn award. So, I'm just saying right now, we need to get rid of that shit as a collective. We need to recognize nobody likes it except the people involved, and even half of them probably don't like it. So, yeah, we need to get rid of that shit. Just kick it to the curb and then move on with some better stuff. Okay, there's your tea. Oh my God. Sorry. I just had to go off on that shit. Cause especially the last couple of weeks with, the thing that's happening. I'm just like, why is this part of the news cycle? We are oversaturated. There's a war happening, a pandemic happening, and suddenly a celebrity feud happening, and yeah, still Saturday Night Live, and still some other shit that's happening on CNN or Fox that's controversial. Twitter, Elon Musk, whatever, overloaded. That's what I am, overloaded. And I cannot include your fucking award show into that mix. Sorry. That was back in 2000 when I had the capacity, and then, that whole thing happened with the Twin Towers, and I got distracted. Sorry. All right. Wow, that was a little longer than I thought. A little bit of a longer rant than I thought. You know what? You know what's super sweet? Somebody gave me a lottery ticket. They gifted it to me, and I am going to scratch it off, and hopefully, where's that coin? There it is. Hopefully, I will have better luck than the last several that I've done. And Patrick, another head of self-care. Okay, I can do that. That's easy. All right, so more self-care for ourselves. Listen to music. This came up before, I think more than once. This is a good one. Yeah, listen to some good music that you like, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel hopeful, that takes your mind off of whatever bullshit's like infiltrating your life. Just, listen to music. Okay. So, like I was saying, I got me a gifted card. Hopefully, this one will have some money in it. Woo! So, here we go. What does it say? Reveal a star symbol, win the prize for that symbol. Reveal a 5-time symbol, win 5 times the prize for the symbol. Reveal a 20-time symbol, win 20 times the prize for the symbol. Okay. So, here we go. What are we going to win? We might win something. We don't know. All right, well, I don't think we won. Yeah, I don't think we won. Well, that's a bummer. We just got a bunch of numbers and a bunch of potential prizes, but no winners. That's all right. That's how life is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That's why y'all tune into the OraCola every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central here on youtube.com/channel arcieoracola. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I do appreciate it. Of course, if you have not liked or subscribed, do so. It helps me. It helps my channel grow. If you want to help share the love with the channel, just like send links, tell your friends to watch it. It's going to go up later. You can watch it later. You can put it on while you're taking a shower or a bath or whatever. How it works for you is how it works for me. Anything you can do is appreciated. Oh, yeah. So, love y'all so much. I'll see y'all later. Bye.